Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Blair. I am an American from Massachusetts that has been living in Belgrade, Serbia for the last 2.5 years. And today's topic, I want to talk about love. Finding love and dating as a Black and foreign woman in Belgrade, Serbia. Let's get started. Okay, so first things first. If you're Black or if you, I really don't like the term a woman of color, forget all of that. When you come to Serbia, you are first a human being, and then you are a woman, then your race comes. Third, here as a woman, as an American woman, as a Black woman, I feel so loved and celebrated. And it's just kind of a weird feeling. It took some time to really sink in because living in the US, we are daily reminded that we are not the top of the pickings, that we are not the standard of beauty, that for many people might feel that they're second-class citizens, but that's just not the case here in Serbia. And I can share so many different aspects of not how I only feel beautiful and celebrated as a woman, but my, I guess, unique beauty and my unique looks are something that is not something turned away. For example, here in Serbia, or at least in the Balkans and Eastern Europe, women, they love to dress up. I know the art of dressing up and being well-groomed in the US has steadily declined. Like, you can go on any college campus, and I'm guilty of this, you know, people wearing pajamas, they don't care about their looks. That's just not the case. If you're a woman or a man, once you leave your home, you need to look your best. So if that means going to the grocery store, throwing out the trash, going to the mall, going out to hang out with your friends, you want to look presentable. Your hair needs to be done. You don't have to have a full glam of makeup, but, you know, put some powder on your face. Why? Because you are a representation of your family, or if you're looking your best, you want to make sure you look put together. And one thing I love, or have noticed around when I first moved here 2 years ago, it took me a couple of months to be like, I can't just look like a mess when I leave my house. It doesn't matter what you're going through, always look your best. So I've definitely stepped up my game. I've always taken care of my hair. That's one of the benefits of having locks. My hair is always done. I wear iron clothes. I look good if I'm going to the grocery store. So it's important to look your best. So if you're going to be coming to Serbia as an American, leave the sweatpants, leave the pajamas only inside your house. You want to look good. And the beauty standard for women, at least in this part of the world, many people here are tall and naturally slim. So if you are not tall and naturally slim, no one's going to treat you less than, but given the food and how walkable the city is, you'll definitely slim down. And I feel like many Americans, when they go to Italy or to France, they definitely notice no matter how much they eat, because you're moving around so much, you slim down. So I'm naturally slim, and you may not believe this, growing up, I was always made fun of because I was so skinny and awkward, but here, no, that's the standard, to be slim, to be well put together, to be well groomed. You'll see that. I was so fascinated when I saw Serbian women when I was going out at the nightlife. I was like, everyone looks like a supermodel. So I stepped up my game, and because I'm a Black woman, I stand out. Many men and women and children, they approach me, they're like, wow, you're so beautiful, wow, you're so pretty, and I'm just not, still to this day, not used to that, because I was reminded daily by friends, by family, by the American media that I'm just not the standard. So for the first time in my life, and I'm sure if you come here, you will feel very beautiful, and people will tell you that. And it's really interesting when I go to the beauty salon or the nail salon, they actually have pictures of like Black women on their walls. And I was just like, this is really amazing just to see how our beauty is celebrated in beauty salons. So that's the first part. You don't have to go on dating apps. You simply go outside, go for a walk, and you can meet men, and I'm talking about heterosexual relationships. It's very easy to meet people because here, Serbia, it's very easy to meet people because this is a collective society. People are not always inside their homes watching TV, behind their computer screens for entertainment. People are very much out and about, no matter how hot it is outside or how cold. People are walking around, they're at the cafes, they're having coffee with their friends, they're having long lunches and dinners. So it's very easy to meet people because everyone is outside. And because you're a foreigner and you might look exotic, people are very, especially men, will approach you and they'll have a conversation and ask, where are you from? What brought you to Serbia? Oh, wow, you're so pretty. Can I take you out for coffee? I'm just approached all the time because I look exotic. But I'm not one to go on coffee dates. So let's briefly talk about coffee dates. I know in the US, coffee dates is just seen as cheap and low effort. Whereas here, and I've learned the hard way, when someone wants to get to know you, coffee date is not just drink coffee one-on-one. It's more like, let's meet for drinks just to do a vibe check, do an energy check. And I don't drink coffee. I tell people that I drink tea. I'm an afternoon tea girly. So I've had tea with people, and of course like a really nice, beautiful space because I'm very bougie. And it's a good way to kind of check, do I see myself liking this person? Am I attractive? So don't be surprised if you're coming here and people want to meet for drinks. And I've done this with women, like, hey, you seem cool, let's maybe be friends, let's meet over drinks. And I always like to meet in the afternoons. I don't like to meet someone for the first time and have alcohol. And you don't have to worry about someone trying to roof you a drink. People don't do that. They don't do that here. So, what are Serbian men like? That is the number one question. First, most people, at least in the Balkans, are tall. So you have naturally tall people, men and women here are tall. I'm 5'7", and I would have to say the average height of a Serbian man is probably 5'10" or 5'11". I have a boyfriend, he's 6 feet. For Serbian women, they are also naturally tall, so maybe 5'9" is the average height. I believe in Montenegro, have the tallest people in the world, followed by the Dutch. But many Serbians are tall. This is also a basketball nation, so I've seen some basketball players and they're like, wow, really, really tall. Wow. So Serbian men are tall. They're also very traditional, so they like to wine and dine a woman. They like to treat a woman. They want to take care of a woman. So it's really nice to be in a culture and to be in a country where men do like courtship and want to court you. Now, everyone is different. No one's perfect. But in my experience, when I started dating, people are very much gentlemen. So they'll open the door. They'll take out your seat. They will call you. They'll follow up. They'll take the time to get to know you. So it's nice. And this leads to my next point. What is it like as a Black woman? I've seen actually many Black women here, not just American, but British and African women married to Serbian men. So many of them actually met their partners while they were studying or they were working overseas. So Serbian men, from what I understand, they are attracted and find Black women attractive. So here, and this might not be politically correct, when you think of whiteness in the US or UK or Australia, it's not the same as whiteness in the Balkan region. So it's not like, ooh, he's a white boy. Just throw that concept away. People see each other as human beings. Yes, we might have different color, we might have different religion, we have different race, but Serbian man sees you as a woman. You are a woman first. So if you are interested in dating a Serbian man, and I've seen, again, many friends or acquaintances or from my afternoon tea parties that met their Serbian partners, it's just like, they don't see, I'm dating a white guy. It's like my husband or my boyfriend is Serbian and he loves me, he spoils me, he treats me well, and it's nice to see so many families in the summertime are out and about on Belgrade waterfront or in the parks with their children. Serbian men are happy to spend time with their family, play with their children. It's really, really beautiful to see. So I think they make very good fathers, from what I see. I met the love of my life at a meeting, and very unexpected, and it was just the whole courtship. We've been together for like a year. It's been really nice to feel really adored and to feel loved, and The way he looks at me, I've never had a man look at me like that. So it's not about race. It's more like I'm a beautiful woman. I have great energy. And one thing, I have really crooked teeth. And I was growing up in the US, I had such low self-esteem about my teeth. One of his favorite things about me is, aside from my personality, my energy, is my teeth, which I find so silly sometimes. So it's just really amazing how everything kind of turns out. So if you're insecure about something that's not acceptable in the US, I'm sure you'll find someone that'll love you for it here. Thank you for watching. Please comment in below. Check out my website, subscribe, share, because I think Serbia is a wonderful place. If you're a single Black or foreign woman and you want to find love, definitely come to Serbia.